We got scammed by buying a house behind me. "16 months in a project, we couldn't move an inch." Stay with us, I'll tell you exactly how we got here and how we're planning to get out of it. Way over a year ago, we found an amazing deal. Central St. Pete, amazing location, block construction, spacious property, over 2,000 square feet. It was a great deal because it was marketed to us as a 3-unit property, as a triplex. And we thought, okay, it's just like a little bit over $100,000 per door, which is an amazing deal for St. Pete. And we didn't put much thought into this, and we ended up buying it. And when we tried to pull the permit, we got comments back from the building department that the property is currently a duplex and you need to do the occupancy change from a duplex to a triplex, and that opened up the whole new can of worms. Not only we are way over a year, we're 16 months in permitting, we're also spending $80,000 to install the fire sprinkler system. And remember, we have the money cost, so every single month that we add to the timeline is going to significantly reduce the profits we're going to make. So we're just arriving at the property. Let's do the quick video walkthrough and let's see what we got ourselves into. All right, so we got a block construction, 2-story property, amazing location, corner lot, great curb appeal. We have the tile roof, Spanish tile roof. We're going to restore it, got some damage during the hurricane. Old windows, it's a good thing because we're gonna fully replace them. The problem is that they're all custom sized and that's going to be a huge expense. So as you see, the property has 3-meter cans. That's how we thought it's a proper triplex, and we didn't put too much thought into this because if it's already registered with Duke Energy and like energy companies to have 3-meter cans, it means that, you know, like there's 3 power lines in this house. So we have the steps to the 2nd floor. We have a little storage unit right here. It's been a problem with squatters and homeless people because it became a drug house throughout this ownership as we have it. People are trying to break in through our gates. We had many issues. Like there were squatters, there was druggies. We called the police multiple times. We tried to get those people out of here. They come in, they do the illegal stuff, they do the drugs, they do the drinking, and they break in, they sleep in the house, and it became a big problem for us. Look guys, this is a new fence. This is how people are crazy. Like they will just like jump right over. They destroyed our fence, they broke our gate, so we had to like take the big bar and like just screw it in so people don't open it up. It's crazy. It's like we painted it to make some progress because there was only that much you can do with no permits, but the guys just came in and they like freaking pooped on the house. It's so unfortunate, like how some people don't respect other people's lives and properties. All right, as we walk around the house, we definitely see that after the hurricane, we got the corner of the roof torn off. Obviously, squatters and homeless people come in, they leave their crap in here. It's so unfortunate. All right, let's go see the inside, what we have. All right, no, I'm not gonna walk here with my shoes. First thing is first, rule of thumb, you need shoe condoms. Safety first. All right, now let's go get some pleasure. Okay guys, it stinks in here, so we're not gonna spend too much time talking inside. We want to be in and out of here as soon as possible because the smell, I don't know what I'm breathing. I hope it's not like anything toxic. But anyways, the first impressions are really good. It's a lot of natural light. We have very big open floor plan in the first floor. The first thing I see is definitely these big windows because that's going to be a major expense when we have to replace it because that's like 10 by 5. It's a custom size and they're all throughout this project. That's going to be a huge ticket expense. Obviously, old air conditioning, that will have to go. We're going to patch up this wall. We have this kitchen that's going to get a firewall It's going to be a 4-hour rated firewall that separates the two units. That's been the biggest obstacle with the building department in getting us permitted for the renovations for this conversion from 2 units to legally have 3 units. So not only this will be the 4-hour rated firewall, we'll have to have the fire sprinkler company to come out and run all of the fire sprinklers throughout the property in both first and second floor. We'll have to have the meter outside for the sprinkler system. That's going to be $80,000 expense that we are currently working on. Hopefully we're going to have our permits soon. Now let's go take a look in the bathrooms. All right, and as we enter the bathroom, you can see these tiles will have to go. Everything will just like be ripped out, and we're gonna do brand new vanity, brand new toilet. The location of the appliances is gonna stay in as is location, so we don't have to chip out the concrete for underground plumbing. The size is standard, it's a 5x10, 5x8. We're gonna make it nice and pretty, as usual. Look at that toilet. Ugh. These living conditions are unbelievable. You can tell people were living here recently. We're bumping into the original air handler. I don't know if it's original, but it's definitely 50s. You can see the mid-century modern font on it. So it's a time capsule. It's probably not working, not probably, definitely not working. We're gonna take it all out, seal this wall, but this was the original or 1950s air handler that was circulating the air from the condenser outside. So this would be it for the first unit. This is the north side of the house. Let's go see the second unit that we have in the first floor of this house. I'm in the unit A, and now in the unit B. All right, so this is going to be the kitchen of the unit B. 4-hour fire rated wall, completely separate unit. Once again, we see the big custom windows that are gonna cost me a fortune. We have a step down. That's a stupid ass condition, but we're just gonna keep it as is. Look, it has the indoor garden. That's the funniest and funkiest thing I've ever seen. As my electrician says, fire, fire, fire. This is what bad electrical wiring does. Luckily, it was just a spark and didn't burn down the house, but it's extremely important to use only licensed contractors for plumbing, for electrical, for anything that requires a license, because you can end up with a sparkle that can burn your house down. This is going to be the laundry room for the 3 units. So most likely we won't have the wall here. There is a wall from the outside, and all 3 units can come out through the outside and do their laundry here. And as we go to the back room, it's a bedroom and it has a closet and a bathroom. That's pretty much it. At least we have 3 windows that are normal size. That's not gonna cost me that much. Let's take a look in the bathroom of this unit. It's fairly small. We also have this toilet. I don't wanna open it up or touch it. But once again, all these yellow tiles, we'll just rip it all out and we'll put brand new. Let's get out of here, it stinks here. Ugh. And we have nice little living room with hardwood floors. We're gonna place vinyl flooring right over it. We have kitchen over here. Let's take a look. Small kitchen, but we're going to have the freestanding fridge, sink centered with a window as usual, stove, little dining room, living space, and we have 1 bedroom on this side of the unit. We have also big custom windows. Once again, huge expense for us because they're not standard size. We have the water heater closet or the linen closet, and we have regular walk-in closet, decent size, and the same yellow tiles that we're going to rip it out and completely redo. We're going to put a privacy window in it so the neighbors don't see the kumbaya in the shower. Right, 3 units are fairly straightforward. I would say let's go to the office and let's run the numbers. We'll do the breakdown, how much we have already spent, how much we're gonna spend on renovations, and what are we expecting to sell this house for. Now as we're leaving, I forgot to mention that we flipped that house right there across the street, and we have another rental 1 block over. So we're very familiar with the neighborhood. We've done a ton of projects here. Anyways, guys, let's go to the office and let's run the numbers. All right, crazy busy day in a day of real estate entrepreneur. Multiple things going on at once. You're always multitasking. We have been sent several deals earlier today that we have to go look at. While we're shooting the videos at the house, we got a call from another agent that we're putting the house under contract, that they have the final copy signed and we're opening escrow. A lot of things going on at once. We just arrived to get some food. Let's go eat and chat about the project. All right, bon appetit, guys. Let's enjoy one of the best places in St. Pete. Food is amazing, healthy and delicious. Alright guys, we're back in the office after this property run, and let's dive deep into what we're actually solving here. So here we see the first floor plan. We have an opening right here in between the two units. So the city treats the first floor as one unit, even though it doesn't seem like it in reality, still one unit. So they made us to add the firewall in between the two units, and we're adding the fire rated wall for the laundry because that's going to be a separate entrance as we walked the house in person. We paid $375 for this house. Our current all-in number is probably around $420 because we had to pay the double closing costs. We will spend another $170,000 in renovations. That covers $80,000 fire sprinkler expense. That's including all of the engineers, permit fees, everything. And probably another $90,000 for us to finish the renovations. Remember, it's 3 units, 2,000 square feet, and 90 grand is on the low end. But we're gonna get this done with at least $170,000. That comes out a total investment of at least $590,000. Let's wrap it up to $600,000 because we have holding costs, we have insurance, property taxes to pay. Even though the house is just sitting there, it's costing money every single day. And I believe we're gonna sell this house in mid 800s, probably 840, I would say, minus 170 for renovations, minus 420 that we're all in. That leaves about $250,000 spread that we can use for the profits, paying off our investors, paying the agents their commission, paying the closing costs, etc., etc., etc. That leaves us at least 200,000, more like 250 spread for us to make this deal work. So fingers crossed, we should still be fine with the investment. Once in a blue moon, we're going to hit those unsuccessful, troubled properties. Once you do volume, you're going to get hit with these issues and troublemakers. It's like, it's statistics. It's the part of the game. Guys, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. If you watched so far, you're interested in the content we're making. Comment down below what would you like to see in the next episode. If there's anything that spiked your interest that you would like me to cover in the process, we'll go ahead and cover that up in the next episode. Now like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.